Hello, hello, hello.
Good evening.
We want to know if you have maskne.
I do not, but I have a pretty 꼼꼼한 skincare routine.
Yeah, actually, as I asked you that question, I was scanning your skin, your face. You've got nice skin.
Do I? It wasn't always this way, but it's
Really?
getting better. Yeah.
피부 너무 좋으세요.
그렇습니다. 네.
How many
과한 칭찬이지만, right?
아니에요. How many hours do you spend on your face? How many minutes?
0.1, I guess, hours. So
Okay.
about a couple of minutes is all I need. So
Okay.
cleanser and a few other creams.
항상
serums,
그래요. 남자분들이 별로 그렇게 신경을 안 쓰는데도 피부는 완벽해요. 근데 여자 같은 경우는 막 몇십만 원을 투자하고 하는데 뾰루지 여기저기 막 나고. It's unfair. The world is unfair.
고생 많으십니다. Right. So,
That's true. Well, in any case, maybe this all has to do with our personality.
It could be. You never know. And that's our topic today as well.
That's right. Now, last week, we got to know you on a deeper level.
We sure did. Some
Your love
오글거리는
life.
표현.
맞아요.
Right.
Let's review some of them.
Sure.
알콩달콩.
Ooh, lovey-dovey. I like
Yeah.
that one. Yeah. And then there's also 바퀴벌레 couple.
That's right. The grody couple, the ones that are just, oh my gosh, a bit too
You
much.
can't get them apart, right? So, right.
대면. Kinda just nonchalant.
Nonchalant, kind of careless about
These-
don't take care of each other enough. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
I kind of think of, who are they? The prince and princess of the UK. Prince William, the Duke and Duchess.
Yes, yes.
And Kate Middleton.
Cambridge, I forget. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. They're not really 대면, but they have to be really cool. I heard it's like the rules that they don't show any PDA.
No 바퀴벌레 couple business.
No 바퀴벌레 business there.
bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then Harry, Prince Harry. And
He's all 알콩달콩.
맞아요.
Right?
귀엽잖아요.
귀엽죠, right?
꿀이 떨어지는 커플도 있잖아요.
Dripping with honey. Ooh,
Was that you and your wife?
at times. Yes.
한때는.
한때는.
한때는 그랬죠.
그때 그 시절이죠, right?
맞아요.
지금도 조금. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it better be.
It definitely is. Shout out to the missus if
to
you're
the
listening,
missus.
right?
맞아요. And then we have 내 약 혼자. 미안하지만 넌 앞으로 혼자야.
왜 혼자?
내 약 혼자. Good stuff. We had some great pickup lines.
Here's one about blood types. I love this one. So 혈액형이 뭐예요?
A형이에요.
이런 인형인 줄 알았는데.
띠로리.
So you were a doll, right? Right.
Well, who knows if you would like it or hate it, but maybe, again, it's based on your personality. And that's
Exactly.
what we wanted to talk about today.
Great, great. So I looked up a couple of, I can't mention any names because we're on air, but 4 different personality types here. And I'll read the Korean first here. So are you a 분석가형, a 외교관형, 관리자형, or 탐험가형?
Interesting. So, 분석가형 is someone who 많이 분석하는 분들 있잖아요.
좀 과학적이고.
Analyze
모든 걸
things.
따지고.
맞아요. I know somebody like this.
Ooh.
Not very fun.
No doubt. Right. I'm guilty of
Are
being
you?
a 분석가 on occasion, yes, in the classroom. It's
외교관형은 like very diplomatic.
diplomatic, maybe kind of a mediator, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. Someone who helps other people.
All right. And then 관리자형.
A manager. So the English word apparently is sentinel.
Okay.
So someone who, I guess,
A
protects other
lookout?
people. Yeah, lookout.
I
exactly,
like it.
yeah.
Security guard.
You need them, right? So.
And 탐험가형.
Ooh, 탐험하는 것. So explorers, right?
Ooh,
Explorer.
I like that. Being
yeah.
adventurous.
So what do you think you are? Like,
I think I would have to say I'm a mix of certain things.
yeah, I'm sure. I don't know what I am. Yeah.
I like observing. So I think I might be a sentinel. 관리자형.
관리자형,
Yeah.
managing, making sure everything's going well.
Like, okay,
right?
I don't want to like make a troublesome, environment or anything like that. Just
Keep
don't
everyone-
phase yourself. Just 침착해.
Nice,
whoa,
nice.
whoa. I'm
Calm
not really
down.
good at it, I should say also.
Hey, but it's a start, right? So I think when I'm alone, I'm probably an explorer, 탐험가형.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
And then in the classroom, maybe a 분석가형. as well.
Oh, interesting. All right. Well, these are the 4, I guess, results then you could get to.
Exactly,
But
but we'll work our way down.
Sure. Let's get to it.
Oh, totally. So a couple of different words here. Now, this is a mix of like quote unquote positive and negative. So 긍정적인, 부정적인 성격 유형. But the first one I have is strict. So just 엄격한. Are you strict? 엄격한 사람인가요?
I didn't think that I was, but I remember when I babysat for the first time.
Ooh.
And I was so strict. I surprised myself how strict I
You're like,
was.
앉아, 조용히 해.
Yeah.
Wow,
Like you can't have
okay.
candy. Not yet.
먹지 마, right?
Yeah. Also because I was kind of scared. 제가 부모가 아니기 때문에 더
혹시
두려운
잘못할까 봐.
맞아요. 그래서 베이비sit 했을 때 더 이렇게
진짜
엄격해지더라고요.
관리자형이네.
Yeah, I guess so.
You are a sentinel.
Oh,
That's
my.
awesome, right? Okay.
could
Another
be,
one.
yeah.
So someone who's efficient. Now, efficient, of course, 효율적이다 would if you're describing something else, but for a person, it would be 유능한. So someone who gets things done, I guess. right? So,
Okay. I like that. I think I'm well, for the positive things, 약간 제 입으로 얘기하는 거 좀 그렇잖아요.
아니지. Right?
그런가요?
Go ahead. Right?
I think I'm
Efficient.
유능해요.
Nice.
I like to get things done.
Go get them, right? So awesome. The next one, listening to your skincare routine, it sounded like you were pretty 꼼꼼한.
어쩔 때는.
스킨케어 할 때 뭐 무슨 좀 잘 정리하는?
그렇죠.
Right. Yeah. So this could be like someone who's punctual, like 시간이나 약속 잘 지키는.
전
Or-
절대 아니에요.
맨날 늦게 오세요.
맨날 지각해요.
안 돼요. 네, 꼭 시간 지켜서 오셔야 됩니다. Right. So,
Yeah.
right.
It's I feel sorry for the people who end up having to wait for me, but
Totally. And a description of someone who is pretty 꼼꼼한, I guess, would be 뭐 집과 업무 환경이 잘 정돈되어 있다. Right. So
yeah. Is your background, your office clean, neat?
no, my house, my office, my home office, none of it is 꼼꼼한.
Really?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
But people say that the more chaos there is, the more smarter you are. Like the geniuses are all like chaotic atmosphere.
That's not me. I'm just
Okay.
chaotic, right? So,
Wanted to make you feel better.
thank you. I need
Sorry.
some good 정리정돈
Yeah.
in my office, but right. So,
And then we have like the sincere types,
sure, 진실한 사람들. So I hope I'm sincere, right? So
but not like too 진지하면 또.
exactly. So it's good to be 진실한. It's not good to be too 진지한.
That's true. Yeah, there's a
Don't want to
big
be too
difference.
serious. Right? And then as a DJ, I'm sure you're pretty communicative. So 대화하기 편한이나 이야기하기 편한 사람.
사실은 아니에요.
진짜요?
Yeah.
스튜디오만 떠나면
스튜디오만 떠나면 다른 사람이에요. 스튜디오만 떠나면 말이 없어져요. 피곤하고 귀찮고 말하는 게 그 자체가 그냥 싫어요. 어렵고. Yeah.
신기하다.
That's why I'm taking counseling lessons. just to know how to communicate better.
상담사님, right? So sounds good, right? Another one. So even if you're not communicative, you may very well be courageous, though. So are you 용기 있는 or 용감한 사람?
Oh, I hope so.
Hopefully, right? So that's not me, though. I get scared pretty easily. A little embarrassing to mention, but.
That's okay.
And then since we're talking about communication and being brave here, do you consider yourself an extrovert? So 외향적인 사람 or a 내향적인 사람, an introvert?
Definitely an introvert.
Introvert, okay.
Yeah,
so,
저는 내향적인 것 같아요. And somebody explained this to me as well. He was saying, well, basically you can ask yourself, do I gain energy by going outside and being amongst people? Or do you gain energy and kind of recharge at home alone? 근데 저도 생각해보면, 충전할 때는 혼자서 하는 게
저도
제일 낫더라고요.
맞죠.
Yeah. So I'm an
나가서 에너지
introvert.
푹 빠지는 느낌?
맞아요. 사람들과 많이 있을 때는 더 에너지 소비가 되잖아요.
맞죠.
Yeah, it gets a lot of my energy. But then there's the opposite people who they come alive.
They sure do. And they
Yeah.
don't like to be alone, right?
That's right, yeah.
So let me guess. If you are 내향적인, if you're an introvert, then I'm guessing you don't like to start conversations first. So 대화를 먼저 시작하고.
Oh, yeah. I'm not good at that. I think as my job, I've become a bit better at not
Sound
being
good to me?
awkward. Yeah. Not being awkward, just being a bit more cordial and
Gotcha.
friendly and social. Like I know how to carry a conversation professionally.
Gotcha.
근데 뭐 사회적으로는 별로 그렇게 말이 없어요.
말이 없고.
Yeah.
개인 생활에서.
개인 생활, 맞아요,
사적에서.
맞아요.
네, makes sense. So and that leads right into the next one. So 사교성이 있는, 잘 어울리는 다른 사람들이랑. So are you sociable? Yeah.
그래서 그 COVID-19 록다운 많이 했잖아요. 지금도.
사회 거리두기.
Of course. It wasn't a big deal for me. 근데 사람들
Same here.
are having such a hard time and not being able to hang out with friends and go outside. I was like, this is no change.
Exactly.
I
전
actually,
원래대로. Right.
맞아요. I actually like it.
Agreed. Yeah. Just stay in more, save a little more money.
It's a great excuse. Oh no, I can't go.
Safety first.
Yeah,
right?
safety first.
It's a good one, right?
그런 편이에요, 저는. Getting in a message, the Lost Angel says, I have to be with people until I get tired from it. And then I have to stay alone until I get really lonely. And the cycle repeats.
악순환이네. Right?
That's funny. 극과
tough.
극이네요.
Right.
맞아요. 지칠 때까지 사람들과 같이
같이
있고
있고.
또 너무 외로워서
혼자 있어야 되고.
그렇죠. That's fun.
힘드네. Right?
맞아요. 인생이 그래요.
원래 그렇죠.
원래 그렇죠.
If you're sociable, then you might be talkative as well. So 수다스러운, so 수다가 많은, right? So do you consider yourself talkative? Or?
I'm not really a chatty Cathy.
Same
I
here.
gotta say.
No, I don't speak much when I'm alone here. So.
Yeah, that's why I'm observant. 그래서 관리자형인 것 같아요.
Gotcha.
And I always regret if I do make a mistake, if I do like say something wrong, I will just hate myself for it. 그래서 후회가 많은 편이어가지고 죄책감을 많이 느끼는 편이어가지고
걱정도 많으시겠네요.
맞아요. 소심해서 그런가요?
저도 소심해요.
그래서 말을 조심조심히 하려고 하는데 그래서 말이
대답만 하고
그쵸,
먼저
대답만
질문
하고
던지지 않고.
그렇죠.
힘드네요. Right, that's great.
That's my 성격.
Oh, there we go. So the next one is one of my all-time favorite types of 성격 유형 here. So 정이 많은 사람.
아하.
So how would you define that in English? Like, I mean, we have here, it says thoughtful, but I don't think that's quite the right
Yeah.
definition, right?
정이라는 단어가 굉장히 어려워요.
맞죠.
사실 영어로
딱 한마디로 표현하기 좀 어려운.
없어요, 없어요.
잘 없죠.
And 약간 또 사람들이 정이 무섭다라는 그런 말도 있잖아요.
그렇죠, 네.
And I kind of understand what that means. 그러니까 사실 뭐
Someone can feel too much.
right. 약간 부담스러울 수도 있고 정이라는 게 사랑은 아니잖아요.
아니죠. 네네, 좀 다르죠. 정이 든다는 말.
That's right. It's not love.
But
It's
not,
정.
it's more than being thoughtful. It's somewhere in between.
Right.
So, yeah.
It's like this
Empathy.
connection that can't be broken. It's the
Exactly.
bond.
It's the bond, right?
My
So, yeah.
goodness.
And
Do
then
you feel that bond? Do you connect with people?
I hope I do, right? I hope they feel the same way. 정이
Sure, yeah.
정이 드는지 궁금하네 이제, right? So yeah, but and then just if you want to just say you're thoughtful, then 배려심이 많은. I guess would be- yeah, that's a more kind of one-to-one translation.
That's
there,
right. You don't want to be a 민폐남 or 민폐녀.
No, definitely not.
Don't want to be a nuisance to
No,
people.
I want to take care of people, right? And then if you have all of those good points, you might consider yourself a 세련된 사람.
세련됐어요.
Elegant, refined. Yes.
Classy.
Classy, there we go.
Always want to be a 세련된 남자 or 세련된
Yeah,
여자.
absolutely, yeah. I've met a few people who aren't very 세련되다
Okay.
because they are 성급한 or 성격이 급한.
아.
It's kind of in a rush or impatient or kind of, even if it's not like time-wise, just they're trying to push things along too fast. Yeah.
Sure. There are like personal, emotional boundaries. 그 선이 있잖아요.
선이 넘어가면 안 되는.
넘어가면 안 돼요. You gotta
절대로,
go at
right.
your pace.
Exactly. Give it time. 시간이 약이다, right? So I
That's
guess that
true.
would be used in a different way, but yeah, close enough, right? So, let's see. And then some people who are often impatient become kind of moody too. So 변덕스러운. So, like 왔다 갔다 하는 거.
Maybe that's
행복하다가.
me.
Are
Maybe
you
that's
a little
me.
moody sometimes.
Yeah.
Same here. I mean, you can't always be happy, right?
Can't
So-
always be happy. 근데 좀 심한 편이 그러니까 남자친구랑 있을 때 like when you're with your boyfriend or your girlfriend
Same here.
한마디로
갑자기 모든 걸 바뀌는.
yeah
완전 행복하다가 완전 막 싸우고 막 소리 지르고.
사랑하다가 막 한마디 툭 하면 헤어질 때 됐어. 막 그렇게
그만큼요? 너무 심한 거 아니세요? Right? So, yeah.
I think of like, oh my gosh, we just have to break up. If he says one thing that, hurts me and I just think, you don't love me. That's the
용서라도
moods.
좀
Yeah,
해주시죠.
그러니까요. 극과 극이에요. Go 1 to 100 real fast.
That certainly sounds it. Like, oh,
Yeah.
geez,
I do
okay.
need some help though.
Maybe you need to be a little more forgetful. So
아하.
잘 잊고, 잘 잊는.
Forgiving or forgetful? Very
Both.
Very. Oh.
Right.
I remember my teacher once said I got in trouble and I said, I forgot his name, but Mr. T-shirt, can you forgive me? And he said, I will forgive, but I will never forget.
절대 잊지 않도록. Oh, that's kind of scary. So,
용서할 수 있는데
네.
절대 잊지 않아요.
영원히 기억하네.
영원히 기억하는
It's kind of scary.
It
So,
is.
okay, right. Let's see. If someone who isn't forgetful may also be pretty honest, pretty frank. So 솔직한 사람.
Okay.
I don't know if that's necessarily positive. 또 너무 솔직한 사람도 좀 부담스럽죠.
Right, because I think honest means to be 솔직해, but then you have, I'm being frank, I'm being blunt.
Blunt, yeah.
Maybe that could be,
That's a better word. I
sure,
agree,
a bit
yeah.
too out there.
Exactly. A little bit of 배려심 is important too, right? So.
눈치 없이
눈치
솔직한.
없이. 그게 가장 좀 무서운 사람들.
그죠.
Frank people can sometimes be a little impolite, so 좀 무례한 사람, right? So if you don't really care about how your actions affect other people, that could be a problem, right?
Right, definitely.
남에게 뭐 어떠한 영향을 주는지 뭐 전혀 걱정하지 않은 경우 좀.
Yeah. Have you had any situations with impolite people?
I may have been impolite myself when I
Sure.
was younger on a few
Yeah.
occasions. So
Yeah.
이제는 좀 배려심이 많아졌습니다.
Yeah, I guess to a certain extent, from a certain age, you can get away with it.
Exactly. You can be a little bit 무례한 when you're younger, but you need to kind of
Grow up.
Yeah,
Mature.
get some 정 in you when you get older, right?
That's true.
Another negative character trait I feel would be someone who's greedy. So 욕심이 많은 사람. Right? So,
Yeah, I intentionally try not to be greedy.
That's
저도
smart.
이게 생각이 나가지고 한국에 와서 엄청 많은 사람들이 베푸는 게 이게 문화에 있더라고요. 한국 문화에 그 정이 있기
먼저
때문에.
남의 생각하고.
That's
먼저.
right. And so coming to Korea, I've actually learned how to be more generous to
Agreed.
people
Yeah.
and how to 한 끼 쏴, pay for a meal here and there.
내가 쏠게, right?
그쵸.
So,
And it just makes you feel really good. And it could
does,
be
yeah.
just the dessert or coffee. But it's the small gestures that really,
and it's
know,
repaid 100 times.
Sure.
보답하겠다는 거죠. right?
맞아요,
So, yeah.
맞아요.
No problems there, yeah. Another problem that I find occasionally is some aggressive people. So not so much in Korea, but in other places I've been. So 좀 공격적인 사람들.
Yeah.
So.
I guess there's just so many. The list goes on and on
sure
about
does.
these personality tests. But we want to continue on, maybe switch things up a bit
Sounds good.
and talk about the movie clip that you prepared for us.
Which movie is it from this week? So
Yeah, should we just take a listen?
sure, let's listen first.
Here we go.
지나간 일에 새로운 눈물을 낭비하지 말자.
In the rain too.
Yeah,
That's deep. Okay.
that's drama.
Can I read it? This sounds like a lot of fun. So I'm going
Okay.
to read this one. So 지나간 일에 새로운 눈물을 낭비하지 말자. A little bit over exaggerated there, but that's deep there.
That is deep.
So 지나간 일. What are we talking about here? Like stuff that happened in the past, right? And then 눈물 here, of course, tears. So you're crying out loud. And then finally, 낭비하다 would be to waste. So I think a good translation for this would be don't cry today's tears for yesterday's sadness.
Oh, I see.
I don't
Is
say
that a
that's
saying?
No, I just made that up.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
so, but
It sounded really wise.
nice. Okay, that's
Yeah.
definitely not me. So.
Oh, what movie is this from?
Oh, this is from 재화벌, so Crime and Punishment. I have not seen this movie, but after that one clip, 꼭 보고 싶은 영화네요.
그러니까요. Don't waste your tears on the things from the past.
Exactly.
Don't
What's
do
done
it.
is done.
What's done is done.
Move on. right?
Yeah. And also don't worry about tomorrow. 그런 얘기도 있잖아요. Tomorrow will worry about itself.
Agreed. Yes.
My goodness.
내일은 내일이고.
Do you often cry about the things that happened in the past?
I am pretty emotional, I'd say.
Yeah.
좀 감동적이고 눈물도 잘 흘리는 편.
그래요?
혼자 있을 때만.
Oh, really? You don't cry in front of like your wife or your family?
Occasionally, but not too often. Yeah,
Do you
but-
remember the last time you cried? Come on, let's be honest. Miss
Let's be honest.
Congeniality, wasn't it?
Okay. No, that's a good one, right? How
Watching
old
a
is that,
chick flick.
right? So, yeah, no. Right. I would just say probably a sad song, a sad movie, just thinking about the past. Yeah, occasionally.
Yeah.
Tug at the heartstrings.
Sure. Yeah, me too as well. I cry so easily with movies.
Totally.
또 다른 사람이 눈물이 나면 저도 같이
같이
눈물 나요.
하품할 때처럼.
네, it's
눈물도.
contagious.
It is. It's
It really
catharsis. Catharsis 되는 거죠.
And this, I mean, it definitely has to do with your character as well. Are you a person that kind of says, 에라 모르겠다. Let's just focus. Let's move on.
On today?
Yeah. Or are you kind of like, 소심해가지고.
양면이 있는 것 같아요.
아, 그래요?
어떨 때는 그냥 쉽게 넘어가는 편이고 어떨 때는 막 울고 뭐 옛날 생각만 나고.
그렇죠. Yeah. Well, I guess you never can tell what a person can be. 왜냐면 다 있잖아요. Sometimes I'm strict. Sometimes I'm communicative and extrovert, but also I'm an introvert as well.
Same here. Right.
다 있어요. Well, in any case, thank you very much, Professor Dan, for coming in and giving us the rundown of the personality tests.
Always a pleasure. Right. So,
Yeah. We'll have to see you next week. Thanks for coming in again.
thank you.
Martin Luther King Jr. once said, personality is like a charioteer with two headstrong horses, each wanting to go in different directions. 맞아요. 사람마다 이 성격이 다 다르잖아요. 그런데 또 한 인격을만 가지고 있는 것도 아니기 때문에 모든 사람들이 여러 가지의 색깔이 있기 때문에 I mean, that's what makes us who we are, isn't that right? Well, in any case, thank you once again for joining us. If you guys missed out on your favorite segments, don't forget to head over to Naver Audio Clip, Popbang, YouTube, and iTunes. Just search 한국어천재. We'll leave you with that and our very last song, IU 금요일에 만나요. 내일 봬요.